Hi everyone. I have to confess first of all that I did not finish reading any of the books that I mentioned in my last video, which was books that I wanted to read before the end of the year. But I am currently reading The Accidental Highwaymen, the Kit Bristol one, and I'm really liking it so far. So at least I kind of got that far. But today I want to do another video on diverse books, specifically the We Need Diverse Books campaign. I did at least one video about these before, and now it was just announced that a publisher is picking up I believe it's a 17 story short story collection from the We Need Diverse Books campaign, and they're actually doing a short story contest. So if you're a writer and you feel that you belong in one of these diverse groups that's underrepresented in literature, all the rules are on the website. I'll put a link to it in the description box, and you could have your short story published in an extremely awesome volume of short stories with extremely awesome authors. So there's that. But I wanted to showcase some of the newer titles and some of the more obscure ones that maybe people don't pick up right away. So the first one is called When I Was the Greatest by Jason Reynolds. He has a new one coming out, The Boy in the Black Suit. I just don't have it yet, but when I do, I would recommend it. So it's about a boy named Ali who's really into boxing, and his two friends Noodles and Needles, who are brothers, and it's kind of their struggles not only with staying out of issues with guns and things like that, but Needles has issues where he has tics, and he will stim and shout things out, so he's probably on the spectrum, or he has Tourette's, and so that can be difficult if you're in a situation where people don't really understand you. And he likes to knit, so that's why we have the knit on the cover. Actually, and if you also read the website that I'm associated with, Teen Services Underground, we are doing a special feature on Jason Reynolds later this month. So there's that. The next one is called Gracefully, Grayson by Amy Polonsky. And this is about a person named Grayson, obviously the title, who feels that he's been living as the wrong gender. So Grayson, which is a pretty gender fluid name anyway, wants to start living as a girl, and so this is about her challenges in doing this and feeling that you don't match who you are on the inside and who you are on the outside. So that's a new one that's come out. It's got rave reviews. The next one, just quick one, Marie Lu, The Young Elites, awesome. Everybody's raving about it. She's fantastic. She did the Legend books, so if you loved those, which I know a ton of people do, pick this up, except I might be taking this home today. But maybe I'll leave it for you. I don't know. I'll try and be nice and leave it. Ellen O, who's a huge, pretty much, I would say, the figurehead of the We Need Diverse Books campaign, has a series out. This is the second one. It's called Warrior. It's the Prophecy series, so it's fantasy. But it does feature a protagonist who is not white, and it's just a really well-written fantasy series, very fast-paced, a lot of fun. This one is by Malinda Lo, who is both representing the Asian community and the LGBTQ community in her books, because those are the communities that she identifies with. And so this one, Huntress, is a prequel to Ash, which was sort of a retelling of Cinderella, and it has a map, which I love. So she's really amazing. She responded to some criticism at a panel that putting, Asian and lesbian characters in a book was too much, and she said, well, that's me, am I too much? Which I thought was a really good response. It wasn't exactly that, but that's the gist of it. And then the last one I pulled, I think is really pertinent to things that have happened recently and that we need to still be talking about, and it's called How It Went Down, and it's by Kekla Magoon. and it's about a 16-year-old African-American boy named Tariq who is shot by a white man in the neighborhood, and everybody has something to say about it. So it really closely mirrors things that we've been seeing across the country, and a lot of issues that are still obviously unresolved regarding diversity. So an extremely powerful book, and I would highly recommend it. So again, do check out the We Need Diverse Books campaign on Tumblr and their website. Stay tuned for that book of short stories, and again, like I said, if you are a writer or an aspiring writer, go ahead and enter that short story contest. That would be fantastic if you got to have your story along with people like Marie Lu and Ellen O and Walter Dean Myers, who's passed away recently. So I will see you guys next time.